Good morning, chili dog.
And
What you focus on? Growth.
crazy.
Feed them horses.
Impossible.
3 more pots coming your guys' way. We're gonna be speedy with these. We really gotta get these done, so I'm sorry. But I got work tonight, so I gotta make sure I get this stuff done on time so I can head off to work here in a little bit. See you guys in a second. Green off. Camera C. Here we go. Push this down. Grab your hammer fist right in the middle. Slowly bring that out to the edge here. But it's me, Mr. Llama. We're gonna get right into a volcano number 1. Camera B. I'm slowly bringing this up, walking this back towards the back here. Make sure I bring this in. There we go. Gonna get some water on the inside here. Take that knuckle and just shift that base inward just a little bit. You know, that first pull, we're not trying to get anything too crazy thin. You know, we're just trying to push that wall in and equalize those equalize the walls as well. So I got my knuckle in. Thin on the bottom. You know, somebody asked me in my short format content, they said, it always seems like your pots buckle towards this bottom, right? Hold on. Camera B. They always seem to buckle towards this bottom. Why don't you make it thicker down there, right? Well, that's part of it. Is I'm trying to get as much as this wall thickness as thin as possible towards that base, because I don't want the bases to be heavy, right? I'm not trimming these. It wouldn't have been a problem if I decided to trim, but I'm trimming these, so I have to kind of cut some corners and go a lot thinner than what I normally would on any other pot. On these, just so the weight doesn't feel really off. Okay. Just gonna equalize here and get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Okay. Slowly dissipate that as it gets out to the edge here. Get ready. Grab your fingers. Slowly twist it down. Slow down, kiss this rim. There you go, tree number 1. I'm gonna curl these out, curl these out, curl these out. There we go. You ready? Right down to the bottom. Number 1, done. Alright, camera C. Camera C. Alright, so I think for this time, camera C. Alright, camera B. Fill up that pond. Slowly take that middle finger, support it with that right hand, and cut through that base. We're not trying to push that clay around, we're trying to cut through it. There we go. Right on center. Even, moving like butter. Again, define this bump, and we're going to get to the top and watch this bump sort of just disappear very slowly. Because we're not trying to stretch that clay out towards the top. Alright? You guys see that? Again. Color this in. You can launch multiple streams on YouTube. So you can have a stream camera and embed them. Whoa, that's actually a really interesting idea. I have never even thought about that, embedding them into... Well, then I might have to get a better computer then, though, so that I can stream, like, every camera, right? Again, to find this bump, that's the thing that the clay gives us, is this quest to take this bump all the way to the top. Starting to get a little bit wobbly on the bottom. I'm going a little bit fast. Slow down when I get to the top. I'm going to kind of get rid of that bump, but we're going to go outward with this to the top because that's the way that the tree is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We got one longer one, but that's okay. Right to the top here.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Get to the edge here. Slow it down. Kiss that rim. Right here is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring this in. So we got a 5 pedal here. Camera C. Camera B. Weird air bubbles on this bass. So we're gonna bring... So you see what happened there? So I had too much upward pressure and I actually lifted the bat up off the wheel here. We're gonna bring this down quick and then we'll bring this back up in a second. You ready? Curl this around. There we go. Take my left hand and push this forward. Again, I'm going to push my left hand forward. And sometimes the problem there is that I wasn't pushing the clay forward, right? You actually want to push that and project that clay forward when you bring it up. If you just lift it up, it's going to carry this right off the... If you don't have this like stapled down, or sometimes people will have little sausages of clay underneath the wheel, so then when the bat goes on top, it sticks. All right, and again, project this forward at this base just a little bit. And even though it's getting wobbly at the top, look underneath my hand, all nice and center, right? All right, camera A, camera A. Then bring this down. We're going to swap over to camera C. So, camera C, camera C. Hammer fist is coming down right over top, slowly pushing in. And my fist is coming down right on top there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm taking my fist, I'm slowly walking this outwards. Llama here, friend of the stream, ready to just get into another volcano. I'll see you guys down there in a second. Last one of the day, peace out. Camera B. Llama's biting right down on this rim. And slowly walking this hand back. And you want to make sure when you're doing this, sometimes what will happen is the clay will actually want to torque and twist. You don't want that to happen, so go slow. If you feel like you need to let up the tension and allow that wheel to spin it up a little bit more, that's totally okay. I actually thought about having like a pet lizard or something, and then putting a camera on him and then just being like lizard camera, and then you'd be like off in the corner or something. I feel like that'd be hilarious. Or like a robot camera maybe. Hey, oh. Could you imagine if when it came around I caught it again? I was so close to. So again, we're gonna color this in just a tad. A little bit more water. And why do I feel like I have one more pull is because it still feels like it's pretty sturdy through this bottom, so I feel like I have some more play. So again, grab this little bump. And define it and then lift this up. I'm going to go outward, follow that centrifugal force so I have less tension on that base. There we go, look at that. See how much more height we got out of that? We probably got another maybe inch and a half. There we go. Now we're cooking. Here we go slowly. Have this clay. Twist it out. There we go. Our tree. 12, so we should have a 6th petal here. So we're gonna skip, 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 skip. There we go. And this one is a little bit of a buffer, right? So hopefully you guys kind of picked up on that. We've been doing some with a buffer, and so what does the buffer do is it allows this kind of have its own little moment, and then there's a gap, and then the tree starts, right? So I think that looks kind of nice there. Green on. Hello. Let's do a pottery review. We're gonna start off with this one. I think this one is the winner of the day. There's something about this one that I think it was a little bit wider on the top than the other two, and I think it just came together really, what's the word? It's like fluidly. There you go. This one came together really fluidly, where I think the other ones kind of had some little moments where it was a problem, right? And so I'm really a big fan of this one. I gave a little bit of a gap or a break or a buffer from this bottom to get to that tree stump there, where the other two didn't really have that. So you can kind of see how it's like as soon as that petal formation ends, that's right into the twist, where this one kind of has a little bit of space in between. And I think if I'm looking at the contrast of the objects, this one stands out to me a lot, right? Where if I look at the silhouettes of these two, they're a little bit more cylindrical there, right? I do like that this one is a little bit more of a twist in the middle, where this one's kind of like a twist all the way around, right? And so I think that the twist in the middle looks pretty nice here. We got the one on the top. This is really not too crazy of a pot. I think it's a lower twist. When I'm looking at it, it's lower on the, what's the word? On the vessel there. Does that make sense? Like that twist is like, visually it's lower. Here it's in the middle. Here it's all the way up, right? And so I'm looking at that one. I think that this could have had some more moments on the top. It's already bottom heavy with that twist happening lower. And so the fact that I have tendrils has this visual busyness there too. And so I'm not loving that one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best, Straw Mentality, and let's wheel.
Esses caras tudo